Welcome back, everyone. I just installed some tire pressure monitor system on the car that the wife drives. If you want to see that, click up here. And part of the reason why I installed that is because this tire has been seeming to go low ever since I put it on. I've done the whole squirt bottle and garden hose tricks and stuff to try to find the leak, and I haven't been able to find it. So it was only about a week ago I installed this tire pressure monitor valve core in here, and I filled it up to 33 pounds, and it is now down to about 22 pounds. There, put that the right way. So I haven't had any luck with finding this leak using the squirt bottle and whatnot. So I have the animals on the automatic water during the summer. It holds about a half gallon in a little trough and has a float in there and stuff. So I have their winter water available. I got it all filled up with water here, and see if we can find where this thing is leaking. Before you go and test on it, you're going to want to inflate the tire fully. So I'm going to add 10 pounds or so to this one. There, we got it up to about 33 pounds. And if you don't want to get yourself too wet, you probably don't want it quite as full as I have it here, but I wasn't really watching it. So if you just set it in there like that, that'll get your other bead submerged, and you should be able to see any bubbles rolling around the outside or coming up through the middle. And I have put liquid bead sealer on this tire and wheel. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but there is some bubbles in there. That's a lot of times you just have a few residual bubbles from in the tread and whatnot. You can stand it up this way too. This might be a little bit difficult to do. It doesn't like staying this way, but then you'll be able to see if it is coming out on a certain spot on the rim. See, when I used to work at a tire shop, we had a great big dunk tank, and then it had a air cylinder that would push down and hold the tire, tube, whatever you were working on underwater. It's really easy to find leaks. Nothing coming from the valve stem. This water is really cold. I just filled this tank. And just like usual, I can't find anything. Oh, you can only hold your hands in that cold water so long. Well, I couldn't hold that tire steady enough in the water to find this leak. So I went and clamped her down in there with some boards. And it looks like the only leak I could find was this little bead leak right here. So I'm gonna mark that and see what's going on there, because I've put bead sealer on here before, and this is a brand new tire. So I'll get that marked and pop it apart. Well, I don't see any defects anywhere around here, so I think I'm just gonna slobber it full of bead sealant again and put it back in the water tank. So this is some kind of a rubbery stuff. You just more or less paint it on your wheel here. I'm giving it to it extra thick here because this tire's been leaking pretty much since new. Real slow leak. So I'm just gonna slobber it full in there. Let's go around it twice. Make it really good and thick in there. Make sure we got it good. Some of you guys give me grief for having a tire changer in my home shop. Well, the way I used to change tires back when I first got my license is I'd go get scab tires from the local tire shops that were okay yet, but wasn't a matching set. You know, one or two were wore down, the customer got all four. So I'd pick them up for nothing and run them on my car till they were wore down. But the way I changed it is basically I deflated the tire and then I drove the car or another car over top the tires to break the beads, and then I had big screwdrivers that I would change them. And then when I got this place, before I got the tire changer here, I would actually set the hoist down on the tire to break the bead. You know, right in here, and so this is quite a bit easier. But I've been messing with my own tires for a while. Ooh, it sounds like it's gooing out all over. So now to get this thing to leak the last time, I had like 50 pounds in here to be able to see the leak. And these tires are rated for just over 50 pounds. So I'll probably pump it up to that again and see if it's all better. Got some slobbered all over here. That stuff's almost as bad as anti-seize, so watch out. You'll have it all over. I got a mark right here. Hopefully it's gone. I'm gonna just stick the tire under our little clamping device here. Water's so dang cold, can't hold it. And it's mid-May, but it came right out of the ground, out of the well, so I'll leave that sit here for a little bit, let the water settle down, and I'll come back and see how it's doing. There, the water's settled down pretty good. There's our spot. I don't see any more bubbles there or anywhere in the tub, so hopefully this thing is done leaking now. This is like the third time I've had it apart, but it's the first time I put it in a tub. Must just been a little speck of something in there. Well, if you guys are having trouble finding a leak, might have to resort to desperate measures like this if you take care of stuff on your own. Otherwise, some tire stores still have dunk tanks. A lot of them are kind of don't like to have them around because they get all stanky and stuff, and you gotta clean the water quite regularly. So, well, thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Take care, and God bless. You wanna run them?